all over this broad land of ours, a bitter war is being fought against tuberculosis.
A tuberculosis hospital, an asylum, and it was a prison.
This place is just like a paranormal playground.
There are some nights where you can walk on the property and you can feel this heavy, dark energy.
There is a whole system of underground tunnels beneath our feet right now.
What was that?
Just got dizzy there all of a sudden for no reason.
Ooh,
Are you hearing voices down there? The hell was that?
that was creepy.
Oh! Who's down there?
This place looks quite creepy.
Do you believe in Satan?
What was that?
It was right behind me.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus Christ. I need out of this building.
Come on. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Dave and Ryan here, and we are back at somewhere very familiar that you might recognize.
We are back once again at one of the most unique, one of the most amazing, one of the most historical haunted locations that we've ever investigated. Not only was this place a tuberculosis hospital, but it was also an asylum. And at the end of its history, it was a prison. All three, the trifecta. We are at Cresson Sanatorium and Prison.
Oh yeah. It's been 3 years? 2.5, 3 years since we've been here. And excited to be back again and check this place out because it never disappoints.
It never does. I mean, it has the history, it has all the recipes for paranormal activity and hauntings. Just the sheer number of people who died here from tuberculosis and the darker history from the asylum and the prison. I mean, every single building on this property holds secrets, holds mystery, holds strange and unusual things, and I am excited to be back here and to be exploring this beautiful historical and haunted campus with, you know who's here, you know who we're traveling with. It is once again Allison and Cag of Adelaide Haunted Horizons.
Jason. Oh. Jason. You mean
Jason hasn't been revealed yet.
Jason's not here. No, Jason.
No, Jason.
No, Jason is either way. She'll listen. No. Who's Jason? I don't know. Never heard of it. No.
So you followed us once again.
Excuse me.
Or we followed you once again.
This car was in the car park first. It drove out the driveway of the accommodation first. Actually, it was the one that can't be named.
Oh, the one that isn't
here because he hadn't been introduced yet. Yeah, because he'd locked the drive. But you even beat him. Yeah. So, yeah, we're here again. Sorry, guys.
This is your second time here, right?
Yeah, first time we just came with you.
Yes, yeah, and that was when we had some amazing things and some amazing times down in the tunnels below our feet that connect these buildings.
We also handcuffed you into the shower as well, if I remember rightly.
Yes. Yeah. Good times were had by all, and creepy things were captured by all.
Yeah.
So, but as Allison and Cag stated, they are not the only ones that are here as well. We have, once again, the king of prisons, haunted prisons himself, Mr. Jason McKinney.
Hey, there he is.
So glad to be back once again. Once again, here we are. This place is just like a paranormal playground. I mean, it's just like a, I don't know, like a spiritual sanctuary. How can you not love this place? Between the history, the people's lives that were here, a lot of bad stories, but also a lot of good stories too that came out of this place too. So, but looking forward to it.
Absolutely. I mean, this is we've been here, Dave, Jason, and I have, well, we've been here 3 times. I've been here an extra time with Allison and Cag, but so this will be your guys' 4th time here, and this will be my 5th time here. So this place never gets old. You can spend literally weeks exploring this and not see everything. So we have a lot of ground to cover. We're gonna try and cover as much as we can, and if we don't, whatever we don't get to, guess what? We'll just have to come back.
We will.
Damn straight.
So let's go ahead. The sun is going down. We need to go over some of the history of this place because there is so much. So let's go over some of the history of Cresson Sanatorium and Prison so we know what to look forward to when the sun goes down and when we investigate Cresson once again. Are you ready, Dave?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Are you two ready?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm not too convinced.
I'm not either. I'm not convinced by their excitement. Oh, there will be plenty of dark, creepy places to find ourselves here later, but let's go over the history so we know what to expect.
Let's do it.
The history of Cresson Sanatorium and Prison is long, dark, and filled with tragedy. It's unlike almost every other location that we've ever investigated.
This is nuts, you guys. It's official.
Because of its unique circumstance of being a tuberculosis hospital, an asylum for the mentally ill, and finally, a medium to close security prison where the state of Pennsylvania kept some of its worst inmates. This very complex and dark history has made it a fascinating location for paranormal investigators to come in an attempt to capture proof of the unexplained.
That dragging noise lasted probably at least a couple moments. I just felt something.
What you got? Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
There was something flew through us.
Dude, there was like a...
There was a flash of light down there.
There was?
I'm really happy.
It just said, I'm really happy.
That was clear as a bell.
Yeah.
Sickness.
It just said sickness. Whoa. Is that Dave?
The f was that, man? Hello? Oh, damn, man.
What?
What was that?
I don't know. Miranda?
Hello?
Wasn't me, I haven't been moving.
Did something just knock the EDI meter off of there? Dude, that's what it was.
Are you serious?
It fell
No
off,
way.
man. Something just knocked the EDI meter off of where Dave had it set up here. Dude, Dave.
Yeah.
Something just knocked the EDI meter off of here.
Oh my God. What
the hell?
Jesus Christ.
It scared the out of us because we were down there and then it just fell off. And because we've covered the history 5 times on this channel before, we're going to be looking back at those past episodes to refresh ourselves on what makes Cresson Sanatorium and Prison one of the most haunted places in America. The true and tragic story of Cresson Sanatorium and Prison begins with billionaire and steel tycoon Andrew Carnegie. He purchased all of this land on the mountain to build a hunting lodge and resort. And in 1886, he and his family took up temporary residence in Cresson to plan the construction of his hunting palace. But all of those plans changed when he and his mother Margaret fell ill with typhoid fever, and his brother Thomas contracted pneumonia. Andrew recovered, but Thomas and Margaret would succumb to their illnesses and die within 1 month of each other. And in his grief, he abandoned the project, and the land sat empty until 1910, when he finally sold it to the state of Pennsylvania for just $1, under the agreement that they'd build a state sanatorium for the treatment of one of the world's most deadly diseases, tuberculosis. Prior to the 19th century, this disease had taken the lives of 1 in 7 people who had ever lived. But in 1882, a German physician named Robert Koch discovered tuberculosis, which proved that consumption was not genetic like they had previously believed, but rather a highly contagious bacterial infection of the lungs. This discovery sparked a massive effort to cure the disease, and the age of tuberculosis sanatoriums began. Thanks to Andrew Carnegie, Pennsylvania's sanatorium was built here at Cresson, and it would later become known by the patients as the SAN. Tuberculosis or consumption was believed to be incurable until the mid-20th century. Everyone feared the White Plague, and at the turn of the 19th century, the world was witnessing around 7 million fatal cases every single year. The disease had taken the lives of 1 in 7 people who had ever lived.
Of all infectious diseases, tuberculosis is still the greatest killer.
By the time Cresson Sanatorium was built in 1913, things were better, but not by much.
As a SAN, I know there's been an estimated 30 to 40,000 deaths total. that we know of. I'm sure there are a lot of unrecorded deaths as well, just being in that time period where, sometimes they're dying so fast that you don't have the records all the time either.
And this disease did not discriminate. Young or old, it would take almost all those who contracted it.
It was originally called the Maple House, and it was built in 1932. It was a children's school when it was a sanatorium, and it was also home for the healthy children whose parents were there with tuberculosis. And eventually, unfortunately, the kids got sick and they turned it into a children's ward at one point. There's a lot of different activity in there. There's a big shadow figure in the basement. I'm not sure kind of where that's come from, but it's very tall. It's taller than the doors down there, and they're about 80-inch doors. And then I've had all kinds of people tell me that they've heard screaming. There's sounds like things being dragged above you. So it's a lot of different activity, audible voices, footsteps. The energy is there. You can feel it the minute that you start driving up to the prison, and it just continues through the night. Different buildings give you different feelings, and you can tell kind of the difference between your prison energy versus your tuberculosis sanatorium energy, and it's fascinating to me. There are some nights where you can walk on the property and you can feel this heavy, dark energy. Whatever this thing is has the power to put this whole heaviness on the property, and I think that that's a correct assumption, at least in my opinion, that it is a dark energy that has this weird power.
You had made a mention of at least one of the chaplains felt that there was an evil, some type of evil that hanged over Cresson.
Yeah, a lot of people would talk about this, things that, he said when he would come in there that, you could feel like an evil pall over the whole facility. I knew there was a guy, he was a lifer. Him and one other guy were cellies all the time, and I was just like real good friends with these guys. And then one day he comes to my door and he knocks on my door and he goes, "Hey, I got my Z code, which is a single cell." I says, "All right." He goes, "I already talked to the COs. It's going to happen in a couple days." And then they come back to my door and he says, "Hey, if I lose my Z code again, would you want to sell up with me?" And I'm thinking, sure, why not? So he got his Z code and they moved him to another block. About a year or two later, he did lose his Z code, and they put somebody in his cell, and within a week he killed that guy.
Wow.
Now, the guy, there was an issue that this guy wasn't all that great of a guy, and I keep thinking in the back of my mind, wow, that could have been me. And somebody told me he would come to the office and tell them, "I want that guy out of my cell, or I'm gonna kill him." And he did. But then the chaplain made a point that there was some evil that took him over.
Because if you think about it, not just the tunnels, but this whole grounds, this complex, if there are spirits that move between the buildings, people believe that, there are some spirits that are trapped and they're bound to the buildings that they're in. But if most of these buildings are connected by this tunnel system, who knows how many travel or what entities or spirits travel back and forth through these underground tunnels.
Mm-hmm. I've had my own experiences in the tunnel where we've heard people walking around and there's been obviously no one there that we can see. And I think that, it seems more residual at times, so it's just back and forth workers walking, to and from whichever building they're going to, but it's definitely, they're still there in the tunnels.
Finally, in 1949, a cure was discovered, and sanatoriums began to shut down all across America. It wasn't until 1956 the SAN became something much different. It was incorporated into the Lawrence Flick State Hospital for the Mentally Ill, and was mostly known for the treatment and housing of people with severe developmental disabilities. That facility would remain open for 27 years, but would close for good in 1983. But this wouldn't be the end of Cresson's legacy. It had one more transformation to complete. In 1984, the Pennsylvania Bureau of Corrections spent $20.6 million to turn Cresson into a prison, and what was once a sanatorium and state hospital would become State Correctional Institution Cresson.
One of the most notorious inmates to ever serve time at SCI Cresson. His name was Joseph Callinger.
Do you think you'd murder me, Joe?
Yes.
That's gruesome, Joe. That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
And you don't blame me if I say I hope you never get out of this place.
I hope I never do either.
Joseph Callinger and his young son both would break into people's houses, torture the families, and ultimately they were a part of 3 people's deaths. He was considered criminally insane, and before he was transferred here to SCI Cresson, he spent a couple decades actually in a confined psychiatric hospital. And in 1996, Joseph Callinger passed away here on the grounds of Cresson in the RHU, the Restricted Housing Unit. He had a seizure and passed away from a heart attack. Yeah, I was reading stuff about Callinger, and apparently at one point he had his boys, before he murdered one of the 2, dig a pit in the basement of his house, and when they finished digging the pit, he never allowed them to come back to the house again. Well, he would have these hallucinations, and these voices is what he felt was commanding him and ordering him, instructing him to carry out these, just evil, vicious acts.
And one of his victims, one of the people that he ended up ending their lives, one of his 3 documented victims, was his 14-year-old son. And I remember watching an interview where he talked about why he did it and how he was being instructed by these hallucinatory voices to eliminate all of mankind.
At the end of murdering all the people on earth, I was going to murder my own family and then take my own life and become God.
And this is the exact person that hopefully we're going to be able to communicate with tonight.
Everything that's on record is he, had a heart attack, but we've heard from different people that he ended up choking on his own vomit because he was eating a blanket. I don't know if they've documented that too much, but I do know it. His official cause of death was a heart attack, but we know that he was one to eat things. Obviously, if he tried to swallow a spoon, he would rip up his blankets and try to eat them as well. So kind of not a great way to go.
These voices from God, these hallucinations, do you still experience them?
Yes, I do.
Often?
Often.
Do you ever feel violent?
Yes, I do.
What do you feel like doing?
Killing people.
Is there any episodes of really violent encounters that maybe you perhaps witnessed that, obviously not going into details, anything that you're willing to talk about that you did witness here? And if so...
Yeah, I remember standing waiting to get in the shower and just, casual chit-chat with the guy next to me. And he just said, you can go ahead of me. And I go in, and I'm in the shower. And then I see him come in. He actually gets in the shower next to me. I see like 2 or 3 guys standing in front of his shower, like they were talking to him. And the next thing I know, they rush into the shower, and he comes out. He literally looked like somebody poured a bucket of red paint over his entire body when he came out of that shower. And they stabbed him up real bad. He collapsed out on the pier, and they took him out. They locked us down for like a week, and real police came in and investigated. They were looking at blood droppings all over the floor, and that was probably the worst I've seen.
It originally started out actually as an indoor pool, and then it became the morgue in the 1930s, and it was a laboratory and a surgical ward at the same time. So I imagine that they did do a lot of autopsies and embalming there because it was the morgue.
Look at this.
So
what even is this?
This looks like it is the tunnels, but it's not.
So the tunnels connected all the way from building 1 all the way up to building 7. So the tunnels we think would have spanned the entire property, but the main tunnel that is still there is from building 1 to building 5, but it did have an offshoot that went underneath the west wing to building 7. And it unfortunately was collapsed when the prison built one of the cell blocks, is why it's no longer accessible. I know that there have been former employees who saw shadow figures in that building. I've had footsteps coming at me on the tile.
I just wonder where at down here were they stored at? Was it that hallway we were just in? Were they stored up on either side, or?
I don't know, that's the thing. Everything looks so sterile and medical in here. These walls are not from the maintenance. You don't have this very sterile type of environment for a maintenance shed.
No.
Yeah, the tile work looks a lot like what you'd expect to see in a morgue.
Yes.
So Jay, they actually had run out of space in the old RHU, and that's why they needed to build this building and put the new RHU in there. And there was a lot of mistreatment of inmates as well in that building. Some forced feedings that were documented on record, and a lot of just mental anguish for these prisoners that were in this building. It's a really, really eerie building when you walk in because it's so dark. There's not a lot of natural light that comes in.
Man, oh man, look at this.
Thinking of what happened there and then walking into the building, you just have this sense of heaviness, and it's like the air's really thick. And for me, it just feels like there's a bunch of people still there.
I mean, you're locked in, right? And I would imagine this would eliminate a lot of issues that they would have with violence in the showers or around the showers. So, you know, you have your own little shower standing right here, locked in most of the time. Barely any room to move around in here, though.
Just like the restricted housing unit in Building I, where Callinger was held, the RHU in Building J was 23 hours a day locked down for days, months, or even years. It was these conditions in this building that resulted in inmates taking their own lives, which attracted the attention of the Department of Justice, leading to the ultimate closure of SCI Cresson.
The reason for the closure was the Department of Justice did an investigation into the prison, and they found that there were unsafe conditions for the inmates. Most of it was abuse is why they closed the prison. I think there's been a couple lawsuits out on treatment of inmates as well. There's definitely documented abuse, unfortunately, of the inmates.
All right, so we're getting ready to do an abandonment here at Cresson. We're getting ready to go and do a session with Allison and Cag, and this is a true abandonment because all the buildings that we have cameras in, we're not going to be in whatsoever. So where we are right now, this is Building A. During the time of the SAN, or the sanatorium, this would have been a women's housing area, women's ward, so to speak. And then when it was the Robert Flick Hospital for the Mentally Ill, this was a women's ward. So there's a lot of history here with that. There's also a camera over in the RHU. We have it in the block where Joseph Callinger lived and passed away. Joseph Callinger, of course, the famous serial killer that was housed and passed away here at Cresson. And then the last camera we have over in the hospital building. It was the hospital for the prison, and of course was used all through the mental hospital and the SAN as well. But that building there, we had a really creepy EVP that Steve and I captured the first time we were here at Cresson. So
yeah, it sounds like a woman going, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
I've got pins and needles right now.
That's nuts.
A lot of people here homesick. A lot of people here homesick.
It sounds like a woman goes, yeah. Oh God.
Man.
Got 3 buildings with 1 camera each, and we'll see what happens. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. I don't care. Get over it. Someone needs to take some air out of his lungs. He's got too much. Crap. Jason left a digital audio recorder 1 floor above this camera in the psych ward area to see what strange noises or voices it could capture while we're gone. And just a few minutes after the REM pod went off downstairs, his recorder captured a strange noise that sounds like something with wheels rolling across the floor. The alarming of the REM pod over this abandonment seems to have attracted the attention of one of Cresson Sanatorium and Prison's other residents, because over the next 15 minutes, they would go toe-to-toe with the REM pod, not once, not twice, not even 3 times. But 4 times. Despite the little mouse's best efforts, it was not able to topple the beeping monstrosity. And this is a good reminder to us as investigators that these abandoned buildings are home to far more than just spirits. We wish this little mouse a REM pod-free existence, if possible. It obviously has an aversion to them. We're back! Alright, so we are officially getting started here at Cresson. Abandonment is done. We just filmed for the Adelaide Haunted Horizons channel over in Building 1, the schoolhouse, the most identifiable building here on the grounds of Cresson. And we did an Estes over there with them and had... Ooh. On the bunk? Mm-hmm. Now we're up in Psych, so this is the medical building, which would have been, when it was a prison, of course, it would have been used also when it was the sanatorium and as well the Robert Flick Hospital for the Mentally Ill. Dave has gone back to the accommodation. He was really not feeling well today, so he is not here with us, but Jason and I are going to press on and keep investigating here and hopefully capture some really cool paranormal activity with Allison and Cag here tonight. If you were in there on the bunk, can you touch that light again?
Rolling on Jason audio, sessions like 1. What was that?
No, I thought it was behind me.
That wasn't you, Cag?
Nope.
No, I heard
I
it.
haven't moved.
I heard it
didn't
where
move.
Cag did. I heard it down there.
The only time I moved was when I heard the noise and I turned around.
It was metallic anyway.
So it was like in this room?
To me, it was more down that way.
Ah.
Rolling on Jason audio, sessions like 1. What was that?
Bottles.
Sessions like 1. What was that?
Bottles.
Hello? Interesting. Are you in the stairs? If you just made that noise, can you make another noise for us somewhere in this hallway? You don't have to be afraid of us. The prison isn't open anymore. The SAN is closed. Tuberculosis is cured. We just came to talk to you, My name is Ryan.
My name is Jason.
And I'm Alison.
And I'm Kag.
These two ladies here came all the way from Australia to come and talk to you. You might remember them. They were here a few years ago, and I was here with them.
We put Ryan in handcuffs.
You did.
Because we could. I think we did get chatted something interesting, Estes.
Ooh.
And we had you in the hallway here.
Yeah. Yeah, we had some interesting stuff up here, which is why I thought this would be a good place to start. If you're in there on the bed, can you really grab a hold of that thing that keeps flashing?
You try really hard. You got it to blue, but if you can get the other lights up on it, you'll impress the ladies.
Don't you want to impress the ladies?
Any of the lights would impress us. Whichever one's the easiest for you to light up. Be these lights on the floor here.
I'd love it if you could make that noise again. If that was you, can you make that noise again, please?
Just as a thought, because it doesn't feel as creepy as it did the first time. Do you think people running around shooting, throwing flash bombs and could have affected the energy here?
Maybe. I mean, it's possible. When we worked at the prison, although, we always found that after the mock riot was done and over with, at least for the prison side of the history here, you would think it would amplify it, but for the other aspects of the history, it might not.
Yeah. That was me moving.
Because they would do that riot training at the prison, which was, shooting blanks and throwing flashbangs, and it was always really, really charged afterwards. But
there's a noise down here.
What did it sound like?
It was like dragging or scuffling. If you're down there and you can hear us, come on down.
You missed that one.
That camera got you.
You missed that one.
That camera got you.
If you're down there, we would like to have a word with you. Would you like some conversation?
Come and try really hard to do something for us. We've come a long way. If you could just make a noise, we can bang on something. Bang on the door, tap on a window. Use your voice.
You remember us from the last time we were here? Do you remember the accent? We enjoyed talking to you then. It was a lot of fun.
There's a lot of stories of this place, guys. Or if there's any other patients here, there's a lot of stories of people seeing shadows and hearing voices, and our job is to come in here and see if you can come in or see if we can come in to figure out what is happening here. So if you can hear us and you wouldn't mind talking to us, can you give us a sign that you're here with us? Come on, can you touch that in here?
What about if I do this? Ow. I don't want here. Maybe you can copy that sound. Copy me.
If you're still in that room back there, can you touch that light again? If you don't touch it, I'm going to move it to somewhere where they will. Thank you. That's great. Whose room was this? Who was in room 1006? Whose room was this? If you touch that light, when I ask a question, touch the light to answer yes. Does anybody in here remember Joseph Callinger? Callinger had a reputation that preceded him, so I'm sure everyone knew about him.
I'd like to know about him.
So would I.
I've not heard of him.
Do you want to tell us?
But we need a light to know that you know him before we have the conversation. So if you can light that one up on the bed again. For a yes.
Move towards the sounds Jason was hearing. Can't even read the thing in night vision.
Cat ball. I just kicked it.
Jason brings his own cat balls and then decides to be destructive with them. That's why we stopped buying them, because we kept stepping on them and smashing them. Where's everybody tonight? See, I was thinking we were going to break out of this place. We could start a riot in here.
We're happy to let you help you do that.
Yeah, no more Halidol. Or whatever meds they would give you up here.
It's me just moving.
We're going to go take the world by storm.
Come on, who's with us?
We've got a plan. But we need some help to get the plan in action.
Do you like to raise hell?
If you want to get out of here, bang on your door.
Do you want to raise some hell? Bang on the door like this.
Jason has a light in his hand. A box that you might be able to put your voice on. Can you walk up to him and speak as loudly as you can and he'll hear it later?
That was my stomach.
Stomach.
They're talking to each other.
Just want to see what's on this door. They wrote something on here, a bunch of stuff on here. Bobby Green, Jim Allen Army.
That's weird. It's so weird to see the scribblings. I mean, because these doors have been shut for hours and hours, so they just scratched on the inside of them.
Oh, wow. Lord, that was done from the inside. Oh my God.
Yeah, all of these are just storage rooms and stuff as well. Ooh, tripwire, finally. Yeah, see how that worked? If you can grab those lights, it'll show us that you're here, and you can move up and down them and they'll change colors. So if you want to, you can use that to show us that you're here, and we'll come down and try and record your voice. Can you also touch that red light that's on the floor closer to us?
Was that you coming out the room?
Thank you.
Down this way, partner.
Close the gate on your way in.
It's me, sorry. I hope you have that on video.
Oh, she was in it. Before the tripwire went off, I was trying to zoom in on her because she was sleeping.
In my defence, I haven't actually got any, but anyway, just let you know.
Okay, that'll reset. Just make sure that's good. Yep, okay. Okay. Probably my residual static. Walking past it. All right. I just put a red light in this cell in.
Distant shooting sound.
You heard distant shooting?
Yeah. Second time I've heard it. I mean, somebody may be shooting at that.
What do you think? I put it in 10:01. Who's in 10:01 here? Is anybody in there?
I'm going to stand right over here.
Okay. Doesn't seem like anyone's in here that wants to talk to us. We've had a couple of moments where the equipment goes off, but we haven't had any sounds that we can definitively say are strange. No movement. It's so quiet in here, you're so boring that Cag is falling asleep.
I know. Come on, guys, do something. Anything at all.
You know, I heard there's nothing less attractive to a lady than people that are boring. You guys don't want to be boring, do you? Don't you want to impress the ladies?
They probably took one look at us and went,
So I'm not impressing them.
no. Oh, thanks. Oh,
There you go.
Thank you.
Is that an agreement that you're not interested in impressing us?
If you really would like to impress these ladies, go ahead and grab a hold of that and make it light up for a long time. Just make it go off like crazy.
Nobody touched on
down
it.
here near the stairs.
I heard it. Who's down there? Is someone coming up the stairs? Ooh. Thank you. We're gonna have to move on here in the next 10 minutes or less. We've got a lot of buildings to go and see tonight, so maybe you could come out and say hello to us before we have to go.
I don't think we can do anything. I don't think you're strong enough to do anything. Because if you were, you would have done it by now.
Why did they think you were crazy? Up in the head.
This was the showers in here, and actually this is an interesting room because the showers had doors that they would lock them in so that they couldn't get out when they showered. So, I mean, this was pretty high security up here. Imagine being caged and locked in just to take a shower. It's just wild. All right, we're gonna flip this around. Come on, by.
Now I'm cold.
Okay.
Set this. Oops, sorry.
So down here, this room? Oh, so the far room behind the camera here.
If it's still got a bench in there with the table.
It does, yes.
Yeah.
You want to sit down at the table here?
At least if we sit, we're not shuffling and moving and
For sure.
making sounds.
Rolling EVP. This is going in the room where the bench and tables are in Psych at Cresson. Actually, let me set it over here on the chair. Just so if we move our hands on the table, it doesn't affect
I've got
it.
my hands crossed. So.
All right, if there's anyone in here, we came all the way to come and speak to you, and these ladies came from Australia. So if you wouldn't mind, can you come up to that red light in that chair, if you can see it, and tell us your name? What did they put you in here for? If you're here from SCI Cresson, why are you up here in Psych?
My name's Cag, and can you remember what you'd done in the first place? What did they accuse you of for you to be here in the first place? Can you remember that? Can you tell us?
You know, to know if you're innocent. I'm sure a lot of people will put in him innocent.
I'm sure you probably weren't happy about being locked up here. Can you tell us if you were mad?
What is your name and number?
What do you see? What is it like where you are? Can you even see us?
Is there anything that you miss or anybody that you miss?
Okay, an ending. Let's see if we can hopefully capture something on this. Hopefully. Can you move your coffee, Allison? You're blocking Cag's face.
Where is it? See what I'm going to put up with.
Just trying to get you completely out of the video by putting
Who brings a flask of coffee with them on the investigation anyway? Don't you wait till break time when you have your coffee?
He thinks I put it there accidentally.
The hell?
What's going on in here? That sounds like a light fixture.
I wonder, sometimes we've discussed the idea that they can better hear messages that are electronically transmitted like that. So I wonder if they're reacting, maybe they're hearing that better than our own voices.
Maybe. Yeah, it's like the recorded version of it could be transmitting better to them to be able to hear it, because it is the white noise, the electronic aspect of it. Maybe. So, there was that one, possibly a breath. We'll have to cross-reference it, but nothing vocal that I could hear on there. It's been kind of quiet up here in Psych, so maybe we should move on, find a new place to go.
I think so.
Yes, I agree.
From this point on in the investigation, everyone, if you want to see what Allison and Cag capture here at Cresson, you have to go over there to the Adelaide Haunted Horizons channel and watch their investigation. And from this point on, it's just going to be Jason and I that you're going to be having the misfortune of watching, or fortune. All right, time for session 2, but we're going to be going at this session a little bit differently. Jason and I decided that rather than walk ground level to the next building we're going to be going to, for part of the journey, we are going to go underground. One of the amazing things about Cresson is there is a whole system of underground tunnels beneath our feet right now that connect all of the buildings, or at least used to connect all the buildings and still connect some. So we are going to be taking the underground tunnels from building 1 here on the far west side of the property all the way east through to the administration, dining hall, and cafeteria building in the middle of the property. And then we're going to be walking above ground to building C, which is a building we've never investigated before. Apparently it was, when it was a mental hospital, it was where the male patients were, and it was also housing, I believe, right, for the tuberculosis, the sanatorium.
Yes, I believe so.
So C is a building we've never investigated before, so that's why we wanted to go there tonight, because out of the 5 times we've been here, we've done a lot of the buildings. We're going to try and do some that we've not done yet, and also possibly go back to some of the most active areas where we captured the best activity in the past. So, you ready to go into building 1, Jason, and take these underground tunnels all the way?
Yeah, let's do it.
To 5 and 6.
It's going to be a hell of a trek. Hopefully it is, at least.
I don't know, that wind is picking up.
Yeah.
Let's head in.
Start an audio, Jason. Yeah. Jason, yeah. Ryan and I were entering building 1. We're about to go to the tunnels, head to see.
All right. It's a little spooky in here all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
This was the schoolhouse when it was the sanatorium. We've investigated in here in the past, but this is where the kids would come to school. And then it was an education building for the inmates when it was SCI Cresson, State Correctional Institution Cresson. But these stairs that we're getting ready to go down are going to lead us to the basement, which are then going to lead us to the tunnels. Maybe we should put a little bit of light on until we get down the stairs.
Right. Yeah, it's a convenient thing to have on these rigs.
Yes. Go through here, this is going to be entering into the maintenance tunnels. Now, one of the things that we just found out on this investigation, Jason, you were talking to the owner, the new owner of SCI Cresson, or Cresson Sanatorium and Prison, and he told you an interesting bit of information. What did he say?
Yeah, so he said that, I'm not sure exactly when this happened, but down in the tunnel, the second junction box from this direction that you encounter, there was actually an electrician that had lost his life. He was electrocuted. So that was obviously, news to us, confirmed death that we were made aware of today. So
yeah,
and it's just straight down this tunnel.
Yeah, so that's something that we never knew in the past, was that there were confirmed deaths in this tunnel. We always knew they were maintenance tunnels, but we didn't actually think that people died down here. But it turns out there is a confirmed death in these tunnels. So there very well could be activity as we're walking through them on the way to building 5 and 6. So let's start the long journey. I am going to turn the light on to get around this folding table that is in the way. Okay.
Feel that draft coming out of the tunnel.
Oh, no. All right. And we are dark. If there's anyone down here with us, Jason and I are passing through, but you're more than welcome to make yourself known. It feels like they just stretch on forever.
It really does. And as it goes, it actually, I believe, tightens some.
Yeah, it's like that claustrophobic element kicking in. Did you hear something?
No, I was just kind of getting a distance, trying to see what a distance shot would look like, but it just kind of goes into the void.
Yeah. The endless void of the tunnels of Cresson. Even though I know I'm not going to hit my head, for some reason I keep ducking.
Me too. Especially under the support beams.
Yeah. So we're coming up on the junction boxes here. Maybe we can stop for a minute and ask a couple questions and see if we hear and capture anything. So just for a minute while we're down here in the tunnels, Jason and I are going to try and maybe do an EVP session down here because it's perfect for that. Outside contamination. We're completely underground, so. Is there a gentleman here who was working on this electrical box, this junction box, who was hit with a strong jolt of electricity? If you're still working down here and you need help, you can call out.
We hate to hear that you had an accident here. Can you tell us what you remember happened? I'm sure it was a honest mistake you made, of course, probably something that you knew better, but accidents do happen.
Do you move through these tunnels and go to the various buildings on the property, or do you stay down here? Heard something down here. Who's down there?
Looked like something just got bright over here. I don't know what that was. Maybe something, a bug flew in the screen or something.
Maybe, I don't know. Can you walk so we can hear your footsteps? Sound echoes down here.
We understand it may be hard for you to do this, but are you able to let us hear your voice?
If you'd like to, you can follow us out. We're headed to the building 5 and 6, and then we're going to C building. Heard something down there. Come on down this way. Are you hearing voices down there?
Just more like moving sounds.
Moving sounds. I couldn't tell if it was my ears playing tricks on me, like audio matrixing, pareidolia. It's so disorienting because I feel like I hear people talking, but I know it's not actually people talking.
Well, plus because it's so silent in here. Like you say with pareidolia, and then your brain tries to create stimulation because of the lack thereof.
That makes it even more eerie.
I wonder what these lights are up. Oh, well, that's a glow stick.
Yeah, they have glow sticks all the way down the hallway, which makes it even creepier because you can see how, like, the varying distances of glow sticks.
Yeah. The farther you go, they start coming to light, you know, coming into your vision.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the chapel.
Which means we haven't made it very far.
No.
It's crazy to think when you're walking on that sidewalk up there that this is the path that you're following, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Okay, let me turn the light on.
Okay.
So we don't step on anything. That looked like a board laying here. That's strange.
Okay, we made it to 5 and building 5, right?
I think, yes. Yeah, this is admin and inmate services. Turn this light off.
I'm not quite sure where we're going, where the stairs are.
No. That's what I was just thinking. Maybe it would be better with a light. Who's down there?
Heard that. Hello? Anybody know where we can get out of this place? We're trying to get to building C.
Let me turn the light on again. Probably help a little bit. Oh. No. Or wait a minute. I recognize that. Excuse me. Okay, it's not going to be back there.
What is this back here?
It looks like maybe like a maintenance area or something.
Huh.
I know that leads to something, but I don't think it's going to put us out in the right direction.
Now we're back down here where all the food coolers are, so we're back in the basement of the kitchen, cafeteria.
That's right. Wonder. I mean, we could probably get out this way, couldn't we?
There's an exit sign over here.
Over here? Want to take this?
Yeah. Freezer 4. It's a lot of food.
I was just thinking the same thing.
All those cooler doors, it's like they had fed a lot of guys here when this was open.
Okay, here we go.
All right. There's the exit to the basement. Okay, we made it outside.
Yeah.
We just have to make a right here and go past building B.
Yeah, it's like we were saying, it's surprisingly warm given how much of a clear night it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to be straight ahead. Stomach again. I guess we're just going to have to go off-road.
Yeah, this place looks quite creepy. Off by itself. And there it is. We made it to C.
direction you want to go.
Okay. I set up some music here for anyone that wants to stand in front of it. That was me. All you have to do is walk down the hallway in front of it and it'll play a tune for you if there's anyone here. What was that?
No, it was right behind me.
Was it movement?
That sounded kind of like it.
Odd. I'm gonna venture onto the stairs here just because I don't want to block that camera. If you're up there, can you make a loud sound? Why do I hear distant walking? Sounds like grit, like when we walk on the floor you hear the grit.
Is it upstairs?
Yeah, it sounds like it. If there's anyone up here, my name is Ryan and this is Jason, and we just came here to see if there's anyone else here in this building with us. Anybody a patient of the Robert Flick Hospital? You don't have to be afraid of us or you don't have to feel threatened. We're just here to say hello. I know we look weird, carrying these strange things, cameras. We're here to interview some patients or inmates to find out if there's anyone here who wants to tell their story. Look at that. Got a full blueprint here. Cell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anybody have a smoke? Looks like a 4-man cell. Got 4 or two bunk beds in each one.
Been quite a bit of guys living in this one building.
Yeah. Did you all get along with each other? Or did you fight?
If you are here from when this was the San or Robert Flick, you probably don't know this, but later on in the years, this became a medium security prison for about 30 years. Can you tell us what year it is for you? You don't have to be afraid of Ryan and myself. We would love to get to see you or talk to you.
You all can come out of your rooms into the hallway. The doors are unlocked and open, and you're not stuck in prison anymore if you're here. You're not stuck in the hospital. Is there anyone that needs treatment?
Very quiet up here.
Very quiet. A couple of sounds that could just be building noise.
Right.
Stairs on this side too, or no? Or we have to go all the way down?
I wonder if it's these double doors. If those open up.
There we go, yeah, double doors. Double doors mean stairs.
Don't you love those doors that always close behind you, and you know you just close it, and you're like, oof. For a second, you're like, oh.
Makes you pucker. All right. We're going to try and run this spirit box here. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
We're going to try and run this spirit box here and see if you can maybe put your voice on this.
FM mode.
So if you can put your voice on this box, try and get as close as you can and use the sweeping of the white noise to say anything that you want to tell us. All right. Oh, behind us.
That's something close to us too.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Did you set off that music? If you set off that music, can you touch this one over here?
Please come through and speak as loud and clearly as you can for us.
I'll walk into some of the rooms. This is the worst possible room I could have walked into, but anybody in the shower? First voice may sound like a man's voice. Who's the man that we just heard? Come through and talk as closely as you can to this box. My name's Ryan, this is Jason. What is your name? Say it as loudly and clearly as you can. Who lived in B11?
Do you enjoy watching the sunsets up here on this mountaintop? If you had tuberculosis, can you tell us how it makes you feel? There's no battery symbol on here. It's empty, looks like.
There you go. Now it's charging. I had to turn the battery back on.
Okay. That's handy as a pocket on a shirt. Okay, so I'll start rolling. I'm going.
That's handy as a pocket on a shirt, he says.
That's right. Here I am giving these grandpa quotes.
That's right. Just an endless barrage of grandfather quotes. This is what we got going on here as we get ready to enter building E. Now, of course, this was a housing unit, so probably it was built specifically for SCI Cresson, but this is where you had your more medium security inmates, middle of the line. The close security would have been over in the RHU, so that's not eerie or anything.
That is eerie.
Fire department siren, maybe?
I think so. We'll say either that or coyotes.
I haven't heard any coyotes tonight. We heard coyotes at Mid-Orange.
Really?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Ooh, there is coyotes, man.
Oh yeah, I hear them now.
They can stay the hell away from us.
The sirens have awoken the coyotes.
Now, just to be safe, you think we should prop this door just to be on the safe side, or?
We can, yeah. It didn't shut all the way, but
okay.
Maybe I can pull it because you see the lip.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, we're good then.
All right, should we do A or should we do B?
That is the question.
B's door looks open and inviting, but that might be the opposite of what we want.
Yeah, I say let's see what's behind door A.
Let's do it. What is behind door A? All the tables are gone in here.
Yeah, and I forgot he had mentioned that they also took all the doors off the cells in here as well.
Oh, wow. All right. We made it into the RHU. We are the...
RHU.
Or RHU. Damn it. We're not in the RHU yet. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So we're officially in building E. We're in block B here. This is one of the mainline population housing.
Sorry, we're in A.
We're in A?
Yeah, Romero, so let's see what's behind door A. Yeah, I say let's see what's behind door A.
Oh, yeah.
I hated to restart you again, but...
So we are in building E in block A. And this is a mainline population housing unit here at State Correctional Institution, Cresson State Prison. And this would have been a very active area. We heard lots of stories about inmate violence in these housing units. So it was used for around about 7 years, 2006 to 2013. So if there's anyone in here with us, any of the inmates, we came in here to find out if anyone is still holding down the fort. Can you give us a sign that you're in here? Hell. That was up top. Who's up there? Oh, drop in temperature on the REM pod. Are you standing next to Jason? Go ahead and step back. Ooh, and then on the stairs there was just a...
What was that?
There was a tripwire indication
really?
on the stairs. Whoops. tripping over shit. Can you make the music play at the top? If you just set this off, stand on the second or third stair from the top. We came here to party. Walk away, maybe it was because I walked over there. God. Like a bull in a china shop over here. Has anybody got any shine? Any hooch? All the COs are gone.
What's that?
I don't know, it sounded like it was up top again, but on this side now. Now's the time to have some fun. I'm sure you've seen them tearing the place up over the past couple of years. But it finally has fallen back into the hands of someone who cares about the place and wants to see the history preserved. Where'd you go?
Do you guys get a Z code in here? Do you want a celly?
Oh. Temperature again. For it to do the temperature drop, it has to be a significant drop in temperature for it to beep like that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like Ryan said, we're here to party. What kind of drugs can you get us in here? Got some good
That was in that cell right there to your right. If that's where the good shit is, can you call out?
We want some of that that comes out of Philly. We don't know nothing. We ain't gonna say Ain't no snitching on our jackets.
It's weird, we started up there and had a couple of different pieces of equipment going off all at once. And then it's just kind of like, calm down. But it was tough being in medium security here. I bet there was... Whew. Just got dizzy there all of a sudden for no reason.
Ooh.
Must be tough here in the medium security. I bet you probably saw quite a few chomos in here.
You got some punks we can handle for you? We ain't even f***ing around.
Not even a little bit. All the noises seem to be coming from up.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Whose house is this? It's a beautiful view from up here. Can you make a sound to tell us where to go? Nothing loud, but there's just like, could be building noises, but it's like faint over from that corner.
Mm-hmm. You want to go down the range a little bit?
Yeah.
You just let us know when we pass one of these punks' houses. Camera's making a high-pitched sound.
It might be. Ooh, tripwire on the stairs.
Interesting.
What are you doing over there? Are you going up those steps?
We're over here, man. We doing this or what?
Can you call out for us? Yell? Temperature on the REM pod again. It's definitely not changing that drastically in the entire room.
Mm-mm. No, it's the 5th time.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna make our way around. If you have a problem with that, touch one of those lights again. Come on up those stairs.
Are you with us? Or are you one of these too?
Nobody seems very talkative tonight, at least not that we can tell. How are we supposed to pass the time in here if we don't have anybody to have a conversation with?
Something just triggered down here.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I heard it.
On the stairs?
I think it was.
You coming up those stairs? Let's hear that music at Jason's feet. Come up to the top of the stairs and stand there. Nobody? Well, maybe we chose the wrong block. Maybe we should have gone over and talked to some of the real hardcore guys over in D. This is where they said, oh, this is the showers, where we were hearing the sounds from.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure some guys got some stickings in here.
Anybody get attacked in these showers?
I'm feeling a draft.
Me too. It's coming from this door, I think.
Oh, there's a door there. Oh. Yeah, exit door.
This goes to a stairwell. Well, we're going to be leaving here in less than 5 minutes. And I think that it's much needed that that we're going to go over and talk to the guys in the RHU, the ones who actually have stories to tell. What do you guys think of that? That could be why that temperature sensor's going off.
Draft there too.
There's a draft coming out of this cell. So I will have to check that cell that REM pod's set up in front of and see if there's a draft coming out of there.
That would explain a lot, because that was 6 times.
Yeah. And it was always the temperature, never the REM.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that and the couple of times that the tripwire went off on the stairs, there hasn't been really a peep in here.
No.
Except for a couple of minor noises.
Yeah, there's also a chair in his cell as well, so there's technically 3 places to sit.
Well, that's cool. All right, so we have officially gotten to the RHU. We're getting ready to get started. We are setting up in front of the cell of the infamous serial killer, Joseph Callinger.
These voices from God, these hallucinations, do you still experience them?
Yes, I do.
Often?
Often.
Do you ever feel violent?
Yes, I do.
What do you feel like doing?
Killing people.
Who passed away right in that cell from choking on his own blanket inside that cell. So we already have a REM pod in there, but we're also going to run a spirit box here for a little bit. We only have about 30 minutes here in the RHU before this night at Cresson is over and done with. So we'll find out what happens. You ready, Jason?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We came all this way to talk to Joseph Callinger. He was a man who claimed that if he murdered everyone on Earth.
Did you just move in front of the IR? I seen something on the wall look like a shadow from the
I did this, so I was like this. And then I did that.
Okay. That was odd.
He claimed that if he murdered everyone, on Earth, that he would then die and become God. Joseph, grab a hold of that if you're here. We got another temperature signature in there, but this is a pretty drafty area, so can you hold that for a second?
Well,
I'm gonna go shut the temperature off on that just because it seems that the drafts are what...
No disturbance detected.
Okay, so now that the temperature's shut off, we should be good there.
Who's grabbing a hold of that? Can you say your name into that box that Jason has on the table?
What did you do for them to place you here in the RHU? If you're a hellraiser, let us know. Give us a noise.
Like this.
Well, sounded like it was up top.
I heard that.
Do you believe? Or can you show us that we live on afterwards, after this life, in some way? They say the good die young and the evil never die. So are you still here? Calendar?
Joseph, my name is Jason. It's my friend Ryan. If you would kill us, give us a sign.
I don't think you had any qualms with killing anybody, Joseph. You killed your own son. And you made your son take part in your crimes. Made him do unspeakable, sick things. And then this is where it ended. Right in this cell right here. We were told you choked on your blanket. Is that true? Nothing?
Joseph, do you believe in Satan?
The hell was that?
That was creepy.
Do you believe you are Satan? The devil? You want to try and run on the spirit box in there?
Well, tell you what, I'll sit down at his desk.
There you go. All right, Joseph. Jason's got a box you can talk to him through.
Joseph, do you like Ryan and I here in your house, in your cell?
Joseph, how many people did you kill? Use that box to talk to Jason. Jason and I.
Joe, you're going to have to speak as loud and clearly as you can.
Let's start by trying to see if you can use that box to talk. What's your cell number? In here? Are you in here still? I thought I heard 6 there, but...
Joe, since you obviously can't fulfill your wishes of killing everyone on Earth now, what's your new mission?
Do you have a mission? Can you repeat one of our names? We've told you what our names are.
Whole lot of nothing.
Whole lot of nothing. It seems like tonight has been incredibly quiet, but this is not the end of the video because we are going to be back here at Cresson tomorrow night, and we had originally planned that we were not going to film while we were here tomorrow, that we were going to focus on doing a live stream, which we are still going to do for tomorrow night. So if you haven't caught that live stream, go check it out on the channel. But I think we're also going to have to pull out the cameras again and do a couple more sessions, at least one more session, to see if we can capture some paranormal activity here at Cresson, because tonight was incredibly quiet. And because we'll be back tomorrow night, Jason decides to leave a digital audio recorder inside the RHU all night and day until we return. And he listened to all 15 hours of this audio to see if any unexplained noises occurred inside the RHU while we were gone. The following sound files are from inside this cell block, when, as far as we know, no one was here. We are here, night 2 at Cresson. We are back for another night of investigating here. We're going to do a live stream here in a little bit through Ghost Chatter and to the Paranormal Quest YouTube channel. But right now, we are going to be going and doing a session in the place that I think creeped us out the most the last time we were here, and that is the old morgue building.
Sickness.
Sickness. It just said sickness.
We had some crazy stuff happen. The EDI meter fell over by itself.
Whoa. Is that Dave?
The f was that, man? Hello? Oh, damn, man.
What?
What was that?
I don't know. Miranda?
Hello?
Wasn't me, I haven't been moving.
Did something just knock the EDI meter off of there? Dude, that's what it was.
Are you serious?
It fell off, man. Something just knocked the EDI meter off of where Dave had it set up here. Dude, Dave.
Yeah.
Something just knocked the EDI meter off of here.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
Jesus Christ.
It scared the out of us because we were down there and then it just fell off. We had objects thrown at us while we were in here.
I heard something in there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna... Whoa.
What was that?
What?
A rock just got thrown at us, dude.
I heard multiple things.
Yeah, because it was right next to us.
It literally hit right beside me here. And some really creepy responses through various pieces of equipment and apps, devices, and it was very, very creepy. So I'm excited to get back into this building and see if it's just as creepy this time around. It was a little quiet last night, but we just did a session with Allison for Adelaide Haunted Horizons YouTube channel, and we had more stuff happen down in the tunnels tonight than we had happen all night last night. So hopefully that's a good sign that we're gonna capture something in here. And look who's back!
It's me! Hi.
He's back.
I am. I'm feeling much better today.
Good. We knew we had to film a session, at least one session tonight, to see if we could capture anything while we're here amongst that live stream and stuff. Because we needed Dave to be in this video.
Ooh, that's right. Yeah, sorry guys that I missed yesterday. As you've heard over the last several months, I've got a lot of stuff going on, and recently I've developed some sort of neurological thing that's going on, and can't figure it out. So sometimes I just can no longer move on. So I had to go home early last night after... Actually, we didn't even get to do a session together, so...
We did abandonment.
We did abandonment.
So they got their "we're leaving," but...
Yeah. Filmed for Allison, and then I couldn't take no more, so I had to leave. Feeling better today, so let's go check out this morgue, and hopefully we can get something happen. And if it doesn't, I wonder if that's because last time we were in here, we had a female with us.
Could be. Miranda was here.
She was. What do you think, Jason? You ready to tackle the morgue again?
Yeah, well, we're going to very soon find out what lies inside the walls of this building.
Oh, yeah.
There she is, the creepy morgue building. It was the morgue for the sanatorium, and then it was the maintenance building. But you have to think the number of people that came through here. I mean, there were 40,000 patients at the SAN, as they called it. And they say thousands of those died. I mean, they don't have an exact documented death number, but people have said like between 5,000 and 10,000 just from the sanatorium alone. So there were probably a lot of people who exited the SAN through this building, through the morgue.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we are.
What do you think? Upstairs?
Sorry.
Upstairs, downstairs?
We can try a little bit of each. I don't know. What do you think, Dave?
I say we do similar to what we did last time.
Set up a camera here.
Yeah.
And then wander the second and first floor.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah. So right down here is the tunnel entrance, which has been since blocked off. But this is where we set up last time for a little bit, even though we didn't capture anything in this tunnel entrance. All the activity was out here, but this is the tunnel entrance that would have led, or would have been how they brought the bodies to the morgue through the tunnels. So I'm sure thousands of people came through these tunnels right here.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, because, you know, what was it, like 40 years of the sanatorium, and then that's hard to tell.
Almost, actually 51. 1913 to 1964.
Yeah.
And then who knows how many people came through when it was the state hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys remember us from the last time we were here? The last time we were here, you were throwing BBs at us, or pellets rather, and you touched the bright light that was at the top of the stairs up here. Any chance you'd want to do that again? Oh,
What was that?
That was so close to my face.
It literally almost hit the camera.
Oh, damn! Oh,
I think its wing did hit the camera because I heard it go off the lens.
No! Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this.
Where'd you go, you bastard?
You should be good right there, Jason.
Jesus.
That was the bat.
That was the bat. I caught it on camera doing it. Well, we lost Jason. Did you hear how that bat did that?
Here, Jason.
Oh, God. Yeah, thank you.
There he is.
As you can see, Jason is in fact authorized personnel.
Authorized personnel only.
Authorize the shit in my pants.
Like, if you don't want to, you can go outside if you like or don't want to be.
No,
in
I mean, I'm fine in here. It's just kind of awkward because then.
I think if you stood up, you'd be all right.
Yeah.
But this is much more comical of a shot right here. So.
Where did he go?
I don't know.
Last time I saw him, he went upstairs.
Maybe out the front, maybe out the door. Who knows?
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
I scared him out.
All right. Is there anyone down here? When we were here last year or 2 years ago, maybe even 3 years ago, I don't know. Time is a very weird thing. Last time we were here, someone was telling us that they were sick and that they passed away here and that they might have had tuberculosis. And we had some creepy things happen in here. Almost as creepy as this.
Just this visual.
It probably does look creepy.
It does.
So if there's anyone here, maybe you could throw something like you did last time. I would piss if it made a sharp turn and went right in there.
You wouldn't be the only one.
Where did it go now?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. Are they bringing? Is anybody due to come down to the morgue today? If they're bringing a body down, can you light up one of these lights? What the heck?
What?
What?
The bat flew through here.
Oh.
What you saw right before you went, what the heck, the bat flew through here.
Oh, okay. I saw like a weird strobing of light, so it must have flew through the IR or something.
It did. It went like here.
Oh, okay.
It came from here and went there.
You all right in there, Jason?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Out of all the buildings, literally, I feel like we have some sort of curse on us here this trip. Because we got almost nothing last night. Almost nothing the whole night. But we didn't see a single bat.
No.
And now we're like, oh my God. Oh, that was the bat.
Okay.
It flew right in front of it.
And now we're like, oh my God, we got activity with Allison down in the tunnel for her channel, for their channel. We're for sure gonna have some activity tonight. We come into the morgue and we are inundated with just a bat.
Mm-hmm.
Case in point. And poor Jason can't cope. Look at him. Poor guy.
It is amazing how fast they are.
It is. The one building that we're excited to go and see.
I was zoomed in so close to his face when that bat went by, and his face was.
It is. The one building that we're excited to go and see.
Building that we're excited to go and see.
I'm gonna piss myself. Like 17 minutes in, something like that.
Oh God.
Whew. Couldn't have asked for a better shot than that.
Well, because plus it startled me, especially because I thought I had some time before he came back. He like did a U-turn right there.
Oh, I'm gonna piss myself.
What do you guys think of this, spirits? You think this is funny? If you do, can you light up one of these lights?
Should we try and go upstairs and see if he stays down here?
We can.
What do you think, Jason?
We could try.
You
Maybe
sure?
Close the doors upstairs.
Let me just...
You're pounding.
That's
Wait.
my knees.
His knees are knocking.
Literally. Still clear?
It's clear.
There's not a door over there, is there?
No, I was going to close it, but there isn't one.
Here we go. Tactical.
Yeah, down there. Sorry.
I got that right on camera.
Any sight?
I haven't seen it.
Okay. I think we made it.
Oh. Hello? Is there somebody in here? I thought I heard a knocking sound.
You heard something in there last time.
In this room?
Mm-hmm.
Can you make that noise again? Maybe you could knock on one of the desks that are in here? Or slam one of these cabinet doors? We're just curious. We came here to try to talk to you guys tonight. We may be on the verge of a coronary here. Is there a doctor in the house? Is there anybody back here?
Is there anyone from the sanatorium here? That's the first time that's gone off.
I knew that was about to happen.
If you're on the stairs, come on in here and talk to us. We're doing an interview of patients who lived here at the San.
Come on up. If you were a patient here at the San, can you touch those purple lights again?
Did you want to try the obelisk, Jason?
Sure. Yeah, I left it in here. Let me go grab it.
Okay. All right, if you get close to this and you try and use it to make words, try and get close to it and build a word for us using the phonetics. Can you say the name of this facility, this institution? Come in here and see if you can get this to say a word, to build a word. It's on the counter.
How come you're still here in this building? Can we hear your voice somewhere in the building? What if you guys took a step away from it?
We could even step all the way away from it. Did they bring your body through here after you passed at the San? Were you very sick?
Did you know that they turned your hospital into a prison?
You can help?
I think it said something. It sounded like it said, you can help.
Mm-hmm.
How can we help?
Do you need help?
Keep trying a little bit harder with that thing and we'll be able to understand it.
It's very quiet for the very first part, and now suddenly it's weird that it's starting to talk. Were you a prisoner here, or were you a patient at the San or at Robert Flick? Were you a patient or a prisoner? My name is Ryan, this is Jason and Dave. We're not here to hurt you or to try and intimidate you. We're here to have a conversation and to be friends.
We know it's hard for you, but just get as close as you can to that box on the counter and speak loud and clear for us.
Music box. That's in the basement.
Yeah.
The question is it a spirit or a bat?
Well, I put it on the floor.
Oh, so it probably wasn't a bat.
Probably not.
Ask it again to confirm.
Can you make the lights go off again or the music play again if you want us to come downstairs?
So try one more time and we'll come down there.
Thought I heard you need to go.
Yeah, I could kind of see that, yeah.
I'm looking right at the purple lights on the stairs. If you can make them light up, we'll come downstairs and leave the building if you want.
Or play the music again if you want us to come downstairs.
Huh?
What?
I don't know, he was trying to say something to me, but I don't know what he was trying to say.
Jason, get down.
Jason, it's in here.
Get down.
I swear to God. Oh, goddamn. It's in this mother.
I know, I didn't even realize it until it flew past my head.
Jesus Christ. I need out of this building.
Come on. Stay, watch your head here, but turn around.
What?
I'm gonna walk you out.
Is he still in this mother?
We'll pop.
In this room, yeah.
So we need to go out.
Okay.
Is that why we needed to go? Because you knew the bat was coming?
It is. Okay, I need to get out of here.
Watch out, Jason. You're going to crawl face first into a desk.
Okay.
This way.
Ah, damn. Can't win for mother losing.
No, we can't.
I mean, especially tonight, man. What's the going on tonight?
I think we found the thing on all fours that crawls up and down the walls.
Yeah. It's just the imprint of Jason.
You're good. I don't see him.
Jesus, get me out of here. This.
All right, we'll gather the stuff and meet you out there, Jason.
Huh?
We'll gather the stuff and meet you out.
Okay. I left my headlamp up there somewhere.
We'll find it.
We'll get it.
Okay.
Hey, if you enjoyed that episode, maybe click on one of these other videos and watch some more. If you want to subscribe to the channel, click on this button right down below. We want to thank all of our YouTube members and Patreon supporters for making all of this possible. And we'll see you next time.